Hi, today I'm going to sing the Group 2 exercises from Richard Miller's book, The Structure of Singing. I'm revitalising my voice after a busy term teaching. Oops, I missed out the semiquavers. So with those exercises, why I'm doing them is because with teaching singing and demonstrating and speaking and laughing and having fun, sometimes it's really good to revisit the voice, the vocal technique, and actually look at how my onsets are faring amongst all that use. Something really interesting that Richard Miller says here is that a peril of quick staccato passages is the tendency to remove vibrancy by singing without vibrato, with a straight tone quality. Such straight tone timbre indicates a lack of vitality. And so it's really, really important, even in the staccato, to have that vibrancy and that and to have vibrato. So I'm going to change the vowel now, because these exercises should be sung with many different vowels. I'm just going to try the opposite of E, the very rounded oo. That went fast. And in between each group, for example, each group of 3 or 4 or 6, there is an inaudible breath. So it's this incredible exercise to teach the flexibility of the support mechanism, to keep it flexible, because we never want things to be held. There is a misunderstanding with some singing teachers that bel canto technique, that the old Italian style has a form of holding, and that is absolutely not true. One of the problems that happens sometimes with singers who are taught the old Italian style is they begin to feel that they should hold the mouth in a certain position, and that is absolutely not part of the style of singing. So I'm just trying to balance this book because it keeps on closing. It's absolutely not a characteristic of the singing style. So on page 76 of Richard Miller's book, The Structure of Singing, he has in the Group 1 exercises a marvellous description of how to train a singer to move from vowel to vowel. He says in exercise 5.1, pronounce these 2 patterns alternately at normal speech level in legato fashion, allowing the lips and the jaws to move naturally without exaggeration. So the first pattern is a-o-e-o-e. The second pattern is e-o-a-o-e. And you can just see the way that I just delivered it now was just very, very relaxed, just speech-like. And it's that mouth movement that we now use for singing. So it's sometimes in singing, us singing teachers have to teach the singer to move the mouth and exaggerate it, but we've got to be careful that they don't think that that's the way it is. It isn't. It's just a very relaxed mouth movement. And of course, everybody's got different mouths. Like, I've got a huge mouth and it moves a lot. And I get the suspicion mine doesn't move more than some people. It's like such a big mouth. Some people have a smaller mouth and it doesn't move very much. Everyone's got a different mouth, and in the end, the purpose is, can we hear those vowels? So the first one, exercise 5.2. I've got to remember, I just delivered it to you, Aotearoa. Okay, very relaxed. Aotearoa. Hopefully that was reasonably relaxed too, and I didn't do anything artificial. Aotearoa. 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 I definitely am feeling more relaxed as I just do a few of them. And now the opposite way for 5.3 is Ioaoe. Okay, here, I've just got to keep my mouth that relaxed. Ioaoe, 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 Ioaoe. Now, 5.4 is Aotearoa. Trying not to blast you with my voice through the microphone, it's got its limitations, this microphone. Okay, the next one, 5.5, Ioaoe. Top B. Okay. So those are a couple of exercises that I'm singing through today from the book, The Structure of Singing by the late Richard Miller. I remember when Mr. Miller came to New Zealand, and I remember him teaching me these exercises when I was a young student. I don't think I was a very diligent student. I definitely became more diligent once I decided I wanted to become a singing teacher, and then I thought, I better make sure I'm demonstrating these correctly for my singing students, and so then I became more diligent. But I do remember him sitting at the piano up in the North Island of New Zealand teaching these exercises, and it's just wonderful now to revisit them as a singing teacher. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. My name's Deborah Waikapohe, and I'm a professional singer, and I'm a full-time singing teacher now here in the South Island of New Zealand. And yes, thank you for joining me and watching this video. Ka kite anō.